Hello everyone, my name is Lakna. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. In this video, I want to talk about the upcoming new moon, which is happening around May 7th or 8th, depending on where you live. And in Vedic astrology, this new moon is happening in Aries in the nakshatra called Bharani. So this is such a powerful place to have the new moon to start this brand new chapter in our life. New moons signify a new chapter to start, a new beginning. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries also signifies new starts and fresh new beginnings. So this is very powerful. And in order to have these fresh new starts and to start the chapter off right, new moons really want us to reflect and go inwards, be still, be present with our life, and re-examine and analyze our life up to this point now, because things have changed. Things are constantly changing and moving, and Bharani also teaches us about that constant state of impermanence, because the deity of Bharani is god Yama, who rules death. And when there is a death, there could be a death of so many things, like the old limiting ways of who we once were, and now we evolve and grow, and a new version of us is reborn. And this can happen with the new moon in Bharani. We can go through massive rebirth cycles and transformations. But in order to grow and evolve, we need to allow the things that are dying to be, to go through that natural process of releasing those things, so we have the space for brand new beautiful things to emerge. Like a snake that sheds its skin, if we are clinging and holding on to that skin that is really wanting to shed away, then the new beautiful transformed evolved snake doesn't emerge, and you stay stuck and you don't change. The things keep moving about in the same ways it has been. Your life will continue on, but things will get worse and worse until you wake up and you change those things and you release those things that life is really calling you to let go of and release. And this nakshatra Bharani really has a lot of that energy of allowing us to cleanse and release and purify ourselves, our mind, body, soul, spirit, to really purify ourselves so that we are open and clean and pure, so we can allow in the new fresh energy that is more aligned with our higher selves now. But also, in order to be able to align with that and to be able to very smoothly and peacefully release and let go, and then step into that new version of ourselves, in order to do that, we really do need to introspect and reflect and really look at our life and all of the circumstances, the people in our life, everything in our life, the situations, the circumstances, the people, the job that we work, the food that we eat, the people that surround us, and the type of people that we attract. Like literally everything is mirroring back to us. And I feel there is this life lesson with Bharani, is really having to reflect on your life and what you have created, and to take full responsibility for that, because Aries is all about the self, your self-identity, your physical body and the way that you show up, your appearance, your physical health. The first house rules all of that. Aries rules all of those things. Just really being connected to who you are. So if you are truly a high embodiment of this energy, you are so aware of who you are that you can also be aware of how the circumstances around you are a consequence, positive or negative, of your actions. And the god Yama, who is the deity of Bharani, also rules karma. So it is the karmic consequences, and I believe that life is just karma. Like everything is karma, because every action that we take has a ripple effect. Maybe not instantaneously, but whatever we do, whether it's good or bad, or I don't believe anything is really bad. It's just a result of our karmic ripple effect of thoughts, beliefs, feelings, vibration that we are resonating on, and then the actions that we get inspired to take. And the karma that happens is just a result of the actions that we're taking, and it is all positive because it's all just showing us how we are being. Our life is literally showing us what we are vibrating on. And I really feel that this time with this new moon, it feels kind of like the energy of both a full moon and a new moon, because it's so powerful in that way, because we are going through this accelerated transformation where things are wanting to be illuminated to us, like at the time of a full moon, so that we can quickly purge and release and realign with a purer version of ourselves in order to attract the new beginnings and the fresh new energy that we are more aligned with, that ourselves right now, our more evolved selves, are supposed to be vibrating on and attracting in this time in our life. So really building on and focusing on the theme of self-awareness at the time of this new moon is just really powerful, and I feel like that is a big theme of this new moon. And we can become more self-aware by going more within and really taking the time to listen to ourselves and to reflect on our life. So journaling, meditating, the deity god Yama of the nakshatra Bharani is also connected to pranayama, which is our breath. So breath work, yoga, meditation, really moving our bodies in any way we feel called to, like even dancing, going for walks, exercising, anything that is uniquely energizing and makes you feel good, like do that. This nakshatra Bharani, one of the symbols is the yoni, and the planetary ruler of Bharani is Venus. So this nakshatra is super connected to the wisdom of Shakti, the divine feminine wisdom. And it's interesting because Mother's Day is just a few days later, and I just think it's a really great time to honor and respect all of the beautiful women in your life, whether it's your mom, your grandma, your sisters, your wife, like whoever it is. Just honor all of the beautiful women in your life, and also honor the divine feminine within you, because we all have that aspect within us, whether you're male or female or intersex or like whatever you identify as. Like we all have a beautiful divine feminine essence within us. And yeah, it's just a powerful time to connect with that. And that Shakti energy is like creative life force through the yoni. That is how a baby is birthed. Life is created through that. And because of that, Bharani is known as the life bringer, which is interesting because the deity god Yama rules over death. But through death, without death, a new life can't be born. It is the cycle of the cycle of life involves death and rebirth, and it is a miraculous thing. And also with the process of birth, there is so many powerful messages there that Bharani really embody, and it is that through a lot of pain and sacrifice and dedication and time, something beautiful can be birthed like a baby. And this can also apply to projects that you're working on and different ideas and goals and plans that you have, not just giving not just childbirth, although that is a really auspicious thing with this star. It's also just really being dedicated and sticking through and working hard towards achieving the things that you want to. And with God Yama, no hard work goes unnoticed. If you feel like you're working so hard towards something and you're not seeing the results of that, just trust that you will be rewarded for all of the good deeds that you do. Maybe not instantaneously, but you will be if you keep faithful and you have trust and you stay dedicated and you stay true to your authentic self and your path. You will always be supported and guided and really uplifted into this beautiful path, and you'll just know exactly what you need to do, what steps you need to take next. If you are aligned with your truth and your path, you'll always be guided and supported. So a powerful question to journal in this time of the new moon is to really ask yourself, your higher self, about if there are any areas in your life that are confronting or triggering or upsetting to you in any ways, and really ask yourself what the message is there with that situation or that relationship or whatever that is. What is that trying to tell you about yourself? And another really powerful question and something to ponder on in this time is, where in your life can you maybe get out of your comfort zone a little bit more and maybe step up into more of a leadership role, or to be more of a guide, or to just put yourself out there more, to be more bold and courageous? Let's tap into that powerful Aries energy. And another question, where in your life can you maybe start some new projects, maybe create something that is super aligned, that you're passionate about, because this beautiful Shakti feminine energy is about creating, and we all have unique gifts and skills to share with this world. So, and we all also have a feminine aspect to our being. So can we all try and tap into some of that, and what can we create and build, and what sort of beautiful creative feminine energy can we bring into this life, because we all have something that we can do that's unique. And another great thing is just to honor the women in our life. Mother's Day is coming up. Do something for your mom or for your grandma, for your wife, for your sisters, for all the mothers out there. Do something for yourself to tap into your own feminine energy. Anything you feel called to do, maybe it's art, maybe it's gardening, connecting with nature, is super, super feminine, because the earth is this beautiful feminine essence. So yeah, there's different things that you can do that is unique to you and that make you feel good and more connected with yourself. That feminine energy wants us to connect more deeply with ourself, with our heart, with our soul. And Aries is also a very masculine zodiac sign. Aries is ruled by Mars, but Bharani, this nakshatra, is ruled by Venus. Because of that, this is just such a powerful time. It is a blend of the masculine and feminine. It's a time for us to reflect on how that is in our life. Are we balanced within our masculine and feminine energies? Are there areas in our life where we maybe need to be more masculine, where we need to take more initiative and action and work towards our goals? Are there also areas in our life, maybe, I know so many of us work so hard, we're too much in our masculine and we get burnt out. In that case, you need to take on more of that feminine energy. And a lot of us need that, is to slow down more, to be more open, to be receptive and allowing and really listening and being more present and still, and also in that flow state of that creative energy, which usually comes when we are really at peace and calm and present and still. And the new moon is just such a powerful time to tap into all of that, because the moon is at its darkest. So it is just this time where everything is really quiet and still. There's nothing in the sky distracting us either. So we can just really focus on what's important, which is really tapping in and listening to our higher self in this time. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you all for this new moon. I hope that you all have such a powerful new start to this new chapter in May. May, I feel, is just such a beautiful month compared to April as well. I feel that the energies are really beautiful, and I hope that you all can tap into that too. If you are interested in a personal reading, highly recommend. That helps you really tap into yourself and really understand yourself on a deeper level, which is what all of these planetary things, ultimately, these aspects, these transits, these new moons and full moons, ultimately what they want for us is to really understand ourselves, understand life, what is really important for us and for our heart and our soul. And really looking into your chart will help you do that so deeply. So if you're interested in a chart reading, check out my Etsy website. I have my offerings on there. But besides that, I will see you all in my next video.